Hey guys, welcome out to our Wealth Tribe regular training series, and tonight's topic is the 7 simple steps to video marketing success. So we're super excited to just get right into it tonight, but first Ben's going to make a post inside of the Wealth Tribe group and just see who is here live with us. So go ahead and chime in on that post, blow it up, bring the energy for us. The more energy that you guys bring throughout this hangout, the more that we're going to be able to give back to you.
And also, guys, let us know if you're hearing us loud and clearly. Make sure, we want to know that we're not sounding like we're in outer space. There's no massive echo. So let us know all those good things. Plus, if we've spoke to you about being on the panel at the end of this hangout tonight, or if you feel like you're going to have questions you want to come on the panel and ask tonight, what you need to do is you need to locate my post from earlier in the group, and you need to, the post, by the way, is it's the Attention 7 Easy Steps to Video Marketing Success. What you need to do is you need to copy and paste the panelist link, the live panelist link. It's the first link in that post, and you need to have it ready, loaded up in a browser so you can hop on as quickly as possible.
I don't know if copy paste will work because it's
okay, yeah, you'll just have to click on it. Copy and pasting might not work, guys, but have it at hand and ready to go if possible, so we can get you on the panel ASAP once we're done. So there's people commenting on the old post there, I think, Angie. Okay, here we go. Okay. Who was live? Was Alan watching? Jason says yes, he's watching and hearing us. Dave saying loud and clear. I had to turn the volume down on my earbuds. Okay, maybe Dave, I'll just adjust the volume a little bit. Angie does tend to talk a lot and talk loud. Yeah, Angela Naomi is present. Oh, whoa. By the way, Angie, while we're here, this is how I refresh this page, right?
Yes.
Here. Okay, I'm just gonna hit refresh real quick, see who else is on. That was probably a mistake. But we really wanna, okay, guys, so come on, let's see who else is here. I know
we see a lot of viewers popping on now, so you guys make sure you head to the group and chime in on the post that Ben made, or actually I made it, but he made it.
Yeah,
it's from my post.
I'm on Angie's profile. I've hacked into her profile to see what's going on. I want to know what she's been up to recently. Okay, so I see 8 viewers watching. There's people commenting in the groups. Keep those comments coming in, guys. We don't want to delay tonight because Angie's going to quickly breeze through her backstory. She covered it last night, but obviously, we had a bit of a disaster last night. You know how it sometimes goes here in the Bahamas. So we very quickly want to go over the backstory again, but we're really eager to get into the meat and potatoes, the meat and potatoes yes. of this hangout tonight. So now, Lewis says he's here with a cup of tea. I'm going to share the screen, and as soon as you guys can see our presentation screen, I want you to just comment on the post in the group, the post you're all commenting on now, and let us know that you can see our screen. Now, there might be up to a 30-second delay, but we need to know that you can see our screen. So screen, share, go into infinity and beyond, like Buzz Lightyear. Press present. And okay, guys. So Tracy's saying you are loud and clear. Awesome. Emmy says, hey there. Hey, Emmy, we not spoke for a while. Good to have you in the group. Lewis is there with a cup of tea. Lewis, that's been a long time since I've had a cup of tea. Dave, okay, guys, so somebody comment and let us know. You see our screen now. You can comment anywhere in the group or on that post. If you can comment on the who was here live with us post that I just put out, that would be super, super beneficial. So Tracy's saying loud and clear. Okay, guys, we only need 1 or 2 more comments just to know that you can see the screen, and we are going to proceed. Just going to keep refreshing. Seems like there's a, okay.
Yes, I see it.
Okay, Dave, Jason saying see it, Dave saying got it, Alexander saying see it. Then we're going to continue, guys. Now, if there is any problems at all with seeing the screen or hearing us, you know, like comment in the group as we go through this. But without any further ado, I'm going to really take a back seat for this first part tonight. Andrew, quickly get into this tonight. Stick around to the end because this is going to be awesome content. I promise you that, my friends.
Yes, if there's anything that I hate more is having my time wasted. So I want to make sure you guys leave here tonight with some massive value. So this is all about getting your message out to the masses through video marketing. And you know, you're here because you know that you were meant to make an impact, right? Anybody that wants to go out there and put themselves on video knows that they were meant to make an impact, and you truly feel that you have greatness inside of you and you have a message to share, and you genuinely want to help and inspire others by doing that through video marketing, right? These desires are something that pull at your heart every single day. You know, if you're just like me, it's something that it doesn't matter what you're doing, you feel it there, it's calling to you so you're here tonight because you're ready to get clear on what it takes to go out there and market your business and share your message with power and authority and get people to resonate with what you're sharing. So tonight we want to make sure that you leave here creating awesome content, you know, that you actually have a game plan and that you're not just running in circles with your videos. We want to make sure that people start paying attention to your message and that people will actually be able to connect with you as a person, right? So you want to be able to stop wasting your time and work more efficiently. That is definitely what this training is all about. And we want to make sure that you actually have a strategy that you are confident in, right? This is something that a lot of the people that we work with say, you know, we've been through so much training, but what we really need is a strategy, because that's exactly what we're going to deliver to you. And I just want to stress that, you know, everything that I personally teach is not from theory. I've actually done a lot of trial and error to find what works, not just for myself, but for the world. And you know, nothing makes me happier than be able to share that and see others get results too. And last but not least, you need to realize, this one's really important, that no one is judging you, right? A lot of people don't step into their full power with video because they're afraid of who's going to judge them. You know, if someone in their family is going to learn doing video or think that they're silly or stupid, you know, this is your divine purpose. So you really have to step up to the plate and set aside, you know, what other people may potentially, but most likely not, be thinking about you. So it's time to really show up to your business so that you can transform your life and your business and do the same for others, because by you stepping up to the plate, you're giving others permission to do the same. And video actually really helps you to become real to your audience. I can't tell you how many times I've been doing online business and someone will send me a friend request on Facebook. I'll go to their page and see that they're marketing, you know, scroll through some of their photos and think, you know, is this a real person? Is this a fake profile? And I think twice about, you know, proving them to my friend requests or even engaging in conversation with them. However, if I see a nice little video on their profile, then I automatically know, okay, look, this is actually a real person and I like their message and I feel as if I resonate and can connect with them. So when it comes to video, you know, this is about truly becoming comfortable with who you are, right? This is about sharing yourself with others, you know, your audience, your tribe, as we like to call it, and your potential customers. This isn't about, you know, being someone that you are not. You know, a lot of people, once again, don't step up to the plate to do video because they feel like they have to be too perfect. They feel like, you know, they're not good enough. Well, guess what? being you, being uniquely you, is going to attract the right people. So this is not about being someone that you're not and trying to adjust who you are, right? There are small tweaks that you can do for yourself to improve, but you don't want to try and be something that you're not. So tonight we're going to cover very, very briefly my video marketing background and story, just so that you can have an understanding of where I'm coming from and what is really possible for you as well. You know, maybe you personally relate to my story, and that could be very empowering for you. Also, what we're going to be sharing is the big picture overview, right? We're going to dive into the 7 steps to success with video very briefly, and then moving forward inside of the Wealth Tribe, we're going to be, going more in depth on each of these topics. But the overview tonight is on establishing confidence on video, picture with your video marketing, an actual strategy that you can go away and start implementing tonight. And I'm going to recap the 90-day challenge that I personally took part in, that I truly felt helped change my business, that really shaped my business, moving into becoming a 6-figure earner on the internet. I also want to share the types of videos that I did during that challenge, which can really propel you forward in your marketing. Also cover the video structure, call to action, and getting you out to the masses. So here we go. We're going to dive into the story. So here we have in the photos a picture on the left of myself where I was alone in an empty apartment in Ohio. I had actually just sold all of my furniture, and on the right you can see for the past couple years, we have been earning 6 figures and traveling the world.
So yeah, Angie
Ben loves to chime in on this.
No, I didn't really. I was letting you go with it, and I was just looking at one of our customers and Wealth Tribe members is just messaging me right now. But okay, so yeah, when I first met Angie, this was the first video I ever saw Angie doing, and I said to you guys that there's a thing on the internet called positioning, and if you position yourself, even if you are broke right now, and I'm not talking about faking it till you make it here, I'm talking about positioning yourself as a person of value. You can have virtually zero money in the bank, but if you position yourself in the right way and you give out the value, people won't pay attention to your circumstances, and your circumstances will quickly change. And not long after this video, Angie's circumstances changed amazingly, you know. But when I saw this video, I was so captivated by the value and message Angie was giving out that I didn't even notice she was sitting on the floor in an empty apartment. And to be honest, I didn't even really notice the 2 crazy dogs running around in the background. I was just engrossed by the message. I'm just going to explain in a minute the reason she was sitting on the floor with no furniture in the apartment is because I was in debt. But let's get to that in just a moment. So, a lot of you have heard my message. Some of you have not. But growing up, I was extremely shy and very, very introverted. I was the person in the classroom in school with my head down, just hoping that I would not get picked on. But if I did, if the teacher called on me in class, my face would turn bright red, and it would seriously be the worst experience of my life. So, maybe you can relate to this. Maybe you think, because I'm shy, because I'm introverted, I don't think I can do video. Well, the good news is video actually helped me to build. I know that it can do the same for you. So, I had an offline-ness, and I was doing it through calling friends and family, doing home parties and hotel meetings. And at an event, I met a girl that had a really incredible testimonial on our team, and I decided to interview her on a video. What I did from there was upload the video to YouTube. Didn't really know what I was doing, just kind of put it out there. And what happened was, within 1 week's time, that video got 10,000 views, and I started getting emails and messages from people literally
all over the world that, you know, were telling me about the video. They were interested in the products that I was promoting and my business opportunity. So at that moment in time is when I truly understood the power of video and knew that there was a better way to build my business than how I had been doing it. So I brought my business on and truly absorbed myself in learning everything internet marketing for a year. And through that process, I ended up getting myself $30,000 in credit card debt because I was in programs and tools and mentorship and the learning that goes along with, you know, becoming a successful online marketer. So $30,000 in debt, here I am, and down to my last dollar. I knew that in order for me to keep going with this business, that I needed to free up some funds. So what I did was sold all of my furniture. I sold my bed, my dresser, my couches, coffee tables, kitchen utensils, jewelry, clothes, you name it, you guys. I literally cleared out my entire apartment. But it was for a purpose, right? I knew that I had a calling, and I knew that if I stepped up to the plate that I could make this happen, right? It's that belief that I had inside of me that I could just do it. And what actually happened is something showed up right at that time that was very significant in my life. A group of people invited me into a 90-day video challenge, and I thought, how perfect is this? So I enrolled in it. I decided I'm going to give it all of my everything that I've got. And over this 90-day period of time, you know, not a whole lot was still happening in my business, but I held on to this belief that it was something going to happen. And sure enough, you guys, towards the end of that 90-day challenge, I had my first 7,000 online business. And okay, this, you guys, is when my confidence really, I got super excited, and people started coming to me asking, you know, what's the secret? What are you doing? You know, the secret was hard, but really the secret was video. So since so many people were banging down my doors to know what I was doing, I had a small little video marketing course, a little product to teach others what I knew. And in a 2-month period of time, I was able to generate $5,000 in profits with that product. Okay, you guys, so super powerful what video has been able to do for myself and those around me. And the best part is, after that, Ben right here was my best student.
I'm glad you edited that as well from last night. Yeah, not one of the best, not one of the best. And by the way, side note, I am writing a book on humility and how I obtained it. Just as cheesy jokes, as a side note. Just thought I'd drop that in there. Yeah, but yeah, you know, Angie was really attracting some good people. You know, some real good people who were just ready to go hard at it. And you know, Angie's strategies, what I really loved about Angie's strategies, they're very simple. And you know, I went out there and I went crazy with video. I was like shooting sometimes 10 videos per day. Yeah. And you know, that's why I became the most successful student, because I'm competitive. I saw other people doing 2. I thought, if they're going to do 2, I'm going to go out there and do 10, because I don't have 15 years to wait till I start making 6 figures per year. I want this as quickly as is humanly possible. That was just my philosophy. So.
Yeah, you guys, and that's truly what it takes. So through that process, we actually went on together to build teams in the thousands, you know, 2,000 people on a team learning from us and, you know, building a network marketing company together. So that's, you know, the brief background on the story there. But what I realized through this process is that you have to dream big, you guys, really, really, really big. And you have to set goals that are just outside of your reach. You know, it's no good setting small goals and really hitting them. You want to set big goals. You want to stretch yourself. And if you fall a little short, that's okay. But at least you know that you were really, really stretching. Okay. You want to charge towards those goals with all you've got. Like Ben said, he saw other people doing 2 or 3 videos. So he thought, well, hey, I'm going to go out and do 10 then. Okay. And you also need a community, so important. Nobody succeeds alone on the internet. You literally need people around you that believe in you, that you believe in, that you can all support each other and work towards a common goal together. And there's a saying that we all know and love that is, through helping others get what they want, ultimately you're going to get everything that you want in return. And that is the motto that we try to live by.
And it's a saying that we all know, but sometime online we get distracted by the fast money and the bright, shiny objects, and we kind of can lose our way at times. Sometimes in our desperation to pay our bills and hit our goals, it can be easy to get caught up with, money. We're in the make money online niche, and it can be really easy, but it's really true. If you want to get everything you want, you have to help other people, and the more help, the faster you are going to get to your goals. So if you're wondering, what's the real big secret to getting to your goals, it's helping as many people as you can on a daily basis. That's the real secret in this industry.
So many people come online with the idea of, I'm struggling right now, I need a quick buck, how can I get money, right? And the answer to that is, how can you help somebody else? Okay, take it off yourself, give it to someone else, and beyond your wildest dreams. So your mission must be bigger than yourself, okay? This isn't about just going out there and throwing up some videos, okay? This has to be a mission bigger than yourself, and you must work hard, you guys. Unfortunately, I hate to break it, does take hard work, but when you add that with smart work, that's when you're really, really going to take it to that next level.
Oh boy, I just saw about 50 people agree when he said that. Oh no, we're gonna have to work hard. Oh no, I thought we were here to get rich quick. Well, guys, you won't find us preaching get rich quick in this group. The crazy thing is, online you can make a lot of money fast. We've both done it in the past. We've got to over 25K per month residually in 90 days or less. So you can make a lot of money fast, guys. But the truth is, making money takes effort, it takes work, sometimes it takes sacrifice and late nights, and anybody who tells you otherwise is just trying to suck you in with hype and shiny balls, and they're liars, and I'm not going to dress that up. That's just the truth of how it is.
Right. There are definitely things that you can plug into efficient for yourself, but to get your business off the ground is definitely going to take some hard work. And as Ben already mentioned, you have to make temporary sacrifices. For me, it was not going out on the weekends. It was cutting back on my favorite foods, right? It was selling all of my possessions. Those were temporary sacrifices for long-term gain because okay, another key element, which I don't think enough people really, and that is finding a need in the marketplace and filling it. So the need that I filled was a lot of people wanted to do video marketing, but they weren't sure how to go about it. No one had strategy, and I had a working for me. So I went out and shared that, and that in turn, you guys, positioned me in a great place that people wanted to work with me. The next step for us when we were building a team, we were noticing that in the online marketing industry, there was a severe lack of duplication. So we really, really hit on that in our marketing. Our whole marketing message was about duplication, really spawned into a 2,000 member team in our last network marketing company. So my purpose or legacy is truly to have an impact on the world, to make business, and really believe in the power of manifestation, which sometimes Ben thinks this is airy-fairy stuff.
No. This is where I am on manifestation, right? Because I believe in that. But I believe, like everything in life, the balance is in the middle. And what happens is you get some people, Tony Robbins followers, who take what Tony Robbins and what some of these people who talk about manifestation teach, and they take it to the extreme, and what they think is, if I just sit on a tree stump meditating all day, I'm going to bring my wildest dreams into existence. Now, that, of course, that's nonsense, and those people die broke, and they die without completing their dreams. At the other end, you get these people who just want to, they just think that hard work and staying up late is the answer to everything, and it's not. There's, you know, the balance is in the middle. You really can manifest your dreams, but it's gonna take a level of work to do that, and that's, you know, where I'm at. But we do joke about that. we do joke about that all the time.
Because I'm a firm believer in the power of positive thought and focusing on what you want, because I've seen it literally in my life by doing that. However, you know, Ben is right. He's a little more realistic in that fact, but definitely hard work backed by, you know, that positive belief is going to get you there. Okay?
Which is why we kind of balance each other out. So
there we go. Balance. So also, I wanted to experience the world. As you can see in the top right corner here is a shot of us sort of island hopping here around the Bahamas, 4 different islands there in airplane windows.
Helicopter.
So I don't know where that came from. So I really wanted to be able to earn big without giving up time freedom, and I had a true desire to help others, and I'm sure you feel similar, and that is why you are called to do video marketing. So yay, without any further delay, let's dive into the 7 steps to get your message out to the masses so you can live your legacy. And it's really important to note that, you know, I don't teach from theory. I already mentioned this, but everything that I've done that is successful has come from trial and error. Not everything that I do works, but I'm very persistent until I find something that really takes off.
And that is really important to note, guys, because there's a lot of people out there who they're teaching systems and strategies that they never really implemented themselves. What they did is they bought a course, never went through the training in the course, never applied anything, and then they want to set themselves up as experts in that area, and all they're really trying to do is make a fast buck from people. You know, there's absolutely nothing we share that we haven't implemented, and if it didn't work for us, we will even share what didn't work for us, so that you don't have to waste your time doing those things. There's nothing more disappointing when you buy that latest course and you get 2 videos in and you realize that this crap doesn't even work. You know, you'll need anything like that from us. If it doesn't work, we will tell you, and if it doesn't work, and if it does work, we will teach it to you only after we've implemented it ourselves.
All right, so that's hugely, strongly important, you guys. You can talk to tons of our students. We share things that have generally gotten us results and our team results. And very important to note that, you know, in these 7 steps I'm sharing tonight, your results may be more or they may be less. It's really going to be dependent on your personal work ethic, your passion, and your ability to follow through. Okay, so here we go. Step 1 is stepping into your, and something I always love to say is that action breeds confidence. So many people stop themselves from taking that first step, and then what starts to happen is they fall into doubt. You know, can I do this? Am I good enough? Do I know what I'm doing? You know, inaction breeds doubt. Action breeds confidence. So you just got to do it. You know, once you get through that first video, you're going to feel so much better, like it off of your shoulders, and then you'll be off and soaring before you know it. So you really need to move forward in the present moment. So many people dwell on the past, or they worry about the future, right? When I was sitting in my apartment, $30,000 in debt, and sold all of my furniture, I could be really just focusing on worrying, stressing, and not actually power to do video. But instead, I decided to live in the present moment and just know that this is my calling, so I'm going to do it. Also, understanding your mission, getting tongue-tied there, so that you can actually share your message, getting clear on what exactly you're set out to do. You don't want to just be making random videos. You want to have a clear message, and all of your videos and marketing needs to portray that message. Also, this is a huge one that we've hit on, many times, which is codependency issues, which a lot of people suffer with, whether they realize it or not. And that is seeking approval from others in everything that you do. So whether it's in the message you're putting out, in the business that you're a part of, or the videos that you're actually cutting, are you dependent on other people to approve of you? Right? That's a really important issue that you need to work through in order to find success. And we're not going to get into all of these nuts and bolts tonight, but this is the big picture of really what it takes to step into your power and be successful. What goes on in other people's heads really is none of your business. Most likely they're not thinking those things that you're imagining. And I know this for a fact because I work with a lot of brand new video marketers, and they often say to me, can you check out my video before I post it? I just don't know if I'm on the right track here. And they're saying, I don't like how I look. And I look at it, I'm like, wow, this person has G. They have an awesome message and they just killed it, but they were sitting there thinking that, they weren't good enough. So get that out of your head. Nobody is thinking those things that you may be thinking, right? Nobody is going to judge you as harshly as you judge yourself. Although we must mention there's such an internet troll online where people do come around and love to talk crap. They're behind their computer screen and nothing throws the action out of somebody. But what you have to realize is all these things are tests, right? They're tests for how bad you are. And the question is, are you going to pass? Are you going to be confident in what continue no matter what people say, right? That's stepping out of codependency right there. And ego, right? Judgment of self is ego, and ego really, really kills success every single day. But the good news is video actually allows you to discover things about yourself that you can actually improve, and then learn to love and accept the things that you can't change, because that is what makes you unique. That is what is going to attract your right audience. So let me take a breath here for a minute and see what's going on in the Facebook group. Lots of engagement here.
Yeah, just the same post as before. I've just been,
okay,
we're just all. Your voice must be getting sore or something.
I just wanted to take a quick sip of water.
You guys have probably never heard me be this quiet before, but I'm just really letting Angie speak, and occasionally she keeps patting my leg to say, "You're going to talk," and I'm
surprised you're being very quiet.
I'm just listening to what Angie's got to share. So
awesome.
But carry on, Angie, carry on. And also, if you do lose your voice, that could be to my benefit too. So.
Guys, okay, so here's a really great affirmation or power statement for those of you that are just cutting your very first videos. You're building that confidence, and this is a statement that you really want to embody. And I actually got this power statement from another video marketer, and I just thought it would be very useful for you guys to hear as well. And it says, my individual story has power, right? When you say that, really embody that. My individual story has power. It serves a higher purpose. It is my duty to share the value I have inside of me with the world. My unique perspective has power. And if just one person can save themselves time or money or help them have a breakthrough to reach their purpose, I am doing the world a disjustice by not cutting this video. So you guys see how powerful that is. That's something that you can repeat to yourself before you decide to make that video.
Yeah, let me give you an example of the, because a lot of time we think about building big teams and reaching the masses, which video helps you to do. But I like to break it down to each individual, and forget about the masses for a minute. And Angie's just going to get a drink, so I'm just going to freestyle. Not like Eminem like freestyle, but you know, I'm just going to freestyle with what I'm saying. Forget about the masses for a minute and learn to see people as individuals. You know, we talk about, one word I hate online is this word leads. I hate that word. You know, to me, I use the word, but I try to use it as little as possible. A lead to me is something that I walk my pet dog on. You know, we forget that we're dealing with real people who have real feelings, real problems, and who are eventually going to be sending us real money if we do things the right way. Now, I shot a video a couple of years back, and I did a video and I did a review of a particular company, a network marketing company back in the UK. Now we're going to be teaching you some SEO and how to rank videos in future trainings. But this particular video, I managed to rank it on the first page of YouTube for this keyword. And it got a lot of views, and it was getting me a lot of people joining my email list. And there was one particular guy who found that video. He's actually in our group now, and I think this was nearly 2 years ago, maybe a little bit more. And his name is Andrew Akinyede. He may even be listening in the UK now, and he'll testify that this is the truth. He found this video. He reached out to me off of the back of this YouTube video with me on Facebook, asked me how I could help him in his business, and that guy went on to join me in quite a few different things. You know, I showed him some tools, showed him a business I was in at the time. He joined me in a lot of things, and to this day we're still good friends. And a few weeks back I actually had the pleasure of being interviewed by him on his up and coming podcast. So that's the power of video, my friends. I reached somebody from another part of the UK who I'd never met, never spoke to on the phone. He joined me in businesses, became a customer, and became a friend who's now been a friend for over 2 years. So
huge. So you never know the connections that video will open up, and I'm excited for some of our members to actually hop on at the end and share some of their stories with the power of video. But carrying on, so the big picture with video, the real big picture is about connecting with your audience, right? And who is your audience? That's something you need to get really, really clear on. You know, Ben mentioned yesterday that you want to make sure that you're speaking about things that your audience actually wants to listen to, and that you're not just making random videos that aren't geared towards them. So once you get clear on who you're speaking to, then you can gear every single message, every single video to that exact person. They'll feel like you are reading their mind, and they'll really be drawn to your message. Also, you want to position yourself as a for something, right? A lot of people try to be a jack of all trades, and it doesn't work out so well for them. But for me, I had a real passion, and that's what I really wanted to be. I wanted to hone in on. That's what I wanted to master, and that's what I wanted to be known for. So I started studying up on that. I started making, you know, my focus on everything that I could learn about video, implementing that, and finding what worked for me. So I truly positioned myself as the go-to person for video marketing, and Ben has really positioned himself as the go-to person for Facebook messaging and paid traffic, sort of both of those. But you know, a lot of people know him for free, paid, what is it, Facebook messaging.
Yeah, Facebook messaging, you know, a lot of people come to me, and even though up until we started this movement, I kind of stepped away from that because I'd gotten so into paid traffic. To this day, that's what people come to me for, primarily for Facebook messaging, and a lot of people also come to me to learn email marketing and that kind of thing. So anyway, I just asked the question in the group, guys, what are some topics people in the home-based business industry want to hear you do a video about? So let's get some engagement on that. Maybe did I jump the gun?
Yes, that's going to be part of another slide, but that's great.
Okay, well, I jumped the gun, but it'll be good to hear some things as Angie continues, and it just gave your voice a rest for like 20 seconds.
Perfect. So what I would suggest for you is to get clear on what you want to be known for in your niche. What one thing do you want to be known for and you can gear a lot of training, your tips around that one thing. And of course, you want to make sure that you're having regularity and consistency with what you're marketing and your message. You know, if you're doing video and you're just starting out, it's a really good idea to start doing video every single day. That is what got people to start listening to me, to start connecting with me. And it's almost as if they started tuning in for their face show, right? People will start wondering, you know, where are your videos? You know, I was coming to your page for inspiration today because your videos really lift me up, and there's nothing there, right? And if you don't really stay in people's minds when you're first getting started, they'll forget about you, right? They will forget about you. So what you're really doing is conditioning your audience to be connected to you. As I mentioned, you know, they're looking out for their favorite television show, and you don't want to let them down. So step 3 is strategy. You know, as I mentioned, you really need strategy in everything that you do. And this is why a lot of people fail on the internet, because they just go out there and do a bunch of stuff, right? They don't know what they're doing or even why they're doing it. They're just doing stuff. They're doing busy work, and it's not really moving them forward in any direction but circles. So let's make sure that you actually get clear on a strategy that's going to take you from where you are right now to your first goal milestone, okay? And my real strategy with video marketing was to get my face everywhere, right? I just didn't want my face on Facebook. I wanted to be everywhere so that people could hear my message, right? I had so much value to share. I wanted to make sure I find that value, and I wanted to stay relevant and fresh in people's minds. So no matter where they were searching on the internet, there I would be, okay? So that was a huge part of my strategy. Also, we were using keywords and topics that are very, very relevant to now, right? Things that people were searching for in the present moment. And a huge part of your strategy, growing your email list, right? It's no good for people just to come and see your video. You actually want them to be more connected. You're going to do that through emailing your email list. And then you can be in the email inbox every single day, updating them on your newest videos or for value, or even a call on a product or service that you have. And through that, you're really growing that loyal following. You're trying to show up to support you and potentially, you know, become customers in the future or business partner, just your support system, right? Not everybody has to join you in business. It's all about collaborating and growing with each other. Also, you want to be able to get various personality types to connect with you. So many people will go out there and only do one type of video that is not connecting with their entire audience, right? They're missing out on 3/4 of their audience because they're not making the type of video that's going to everybody. Okay, not everybody will resonate with you as a person, but most likely if people are tuned into you as a person, they're going to be listening, and they're going to be listening for something very, very specific. And the question is, are you saying the right to them to, you know, hop off of that fence and actually take action? So we'll definitely be sharing a lot more of this as we dive into strategy in this group. There are so many things that I'm sure you guys are not doing right now that you could be doing that could get some of those fence sitters off the fence and actually in business with you, buying your products and services. And we do this actually through 2 different types of strategies. I actually have a Facebook video promotional strategy and a YouTube get found strategy. So 2 totally different ones there, but all working to the same purpose, which is to get your message out to the masses.
Okay, yeah, and you know, a lot of people we kind of go through this, and sometimes people are like, I still don't get it, you know, why should I do videos? And maybe you're sitting there and you're still feeling, what is this video marketing thing really all about? Listen, this is how you want to imagine videos. You are a human being, right? You're not a machine. There's only one of you. You need to eat, you need to sleep, you need to go to the bathroom, you need to sometimes go to work, you need to look after the kids, you need to do chores around the house, you need to, you know, do all of those things. But videos are like an army of you. It's like multiplying yourself by as many videos as you want to shoot. So if you do 1,000 videos, it's like having 1,000 of you, a thousand of you working night and day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. So when you're eating Christmas dinner and you're asking your mom to pass you the gravy, your video is still working for you. When you're, you know, on Let's see if I can get back in. Yeah. Just tell them we're just working on getting back on right now. But everything's going slow. Super slow. We might not be loaded up in a minute. Look at this, just fucking spinning. Oh, just shout me when it ever loads up if ever. This is one thing that's seriously bothering me on this island constantly. Page unresponsive.
It says we're on. It just says we're on. Is that here?
No, it's not.
The camera's on it.
No. Okay. Can somebody let us know? Can somebody let us know in the group? Are we back on right now? Because that was crazy. This is something does not want us to get this out. Jeez.
Literally,
yeah,
all the electric.
Not had any problems with power for ages on this island, and now all of a sudden 2 nights in a row.
This is our test.
So are we back on? I've just commented in the group. Are we back on?
No.
No, that's okay.
Okay.
You're just in panic
we're
right now. Somebody let me know. Are we back on, guys? I need to know before I move forwards. Are we back on?
Are we back? Chime in the group, you guys.
Yeah,
let us know. Bring the energy. Let's get it back.
I can't progress until I know that.
You guys are rock stars for hanging on. We have so much good information to share, so it's definitely going to be worth it.
Okay.
Yes.
So yeah, okay, yeah, we're back on. back on. We're back on. Awesome. Okay, so let me go to the guys. We apologize, but maybe we blew the power with all the, I said we're dropping wild bombs tonight, but we appreciate you guys sticking around. Okay, and we're gonna go back to the screen share. So let's share the screen. Angie, do you want to quickly find where you were on your presentation? And guys, as soon as on this same post you're commenting on now, guys, let us know when you can see our screen share. Just type on that post, see your screen share. So carry on, Angie. You find where you were at.
Okay, we left off right here. You were talking about you sleep, but videos don't.
And we appreciate you guys keeping us up to date. Notifications are coming into the group like crazy. Occasionally that happens here in the Bahamas, and we just have to, live with it. Okay, so
gotta love it.
Let us know, guys. Can you see the screen?
And this should reassure you guys that if you do any type of live events, there will always be techie issues, something that pops up, and you just got to keep going, right? As I mentioned, you will have tests constantly on the road to success, and it just matters that, you get up, dust yourself off, and keep rocking and rolling.
So just a couple more people let me know. We can see the screen share. Awesome. We're back. Business. Awesome. Appreciate you guys staying on. I'm hoping this is still recording, because this is freaking awesome value tonight. And if the second half of this or the first half doesn't record, we're gonna do a hangout tomorrow, just a private hangout on our own, so we can make sure you get both halves of this freaking information. But yeah, guys, this should also encourage you that if we can make multiple six figures per year here in the Bahamas with some beat up old internet and power outages, then what's your excuse? You can all do it too. So without further ado, take it away, Angie.
Okay.
I think I just covered that. Videos are basically like having an army of you. So you imagine if you shoot one video a day for a year, you have 365 of you out there on the internet working night and day on your behalf, generating traffic, generating leads, generating sales, and making you commissions and bonding you with the audience you choose to target. That's me. Over and out.
And even if there's power outages or freaking hurricanes or whatever, your videos are still working for you, okay? And there are going to be two different strategies that I'm excited to share with you guys. One, as I mentioned, is a Facebook promo strategy, and one is the YouTube get found strategy. And that is pretty much what I did with this 90-day video challenge, which I am going to cover right now. So this 90-day video challenge is very significant to me and my business because, as I mentioned, when I went from really struggling online to six figures, really, there was a massive jump in my income, and I really attribute it to getting out of my comfort zone and doing daily videos. So in this 90-day challenge, I'm not going to be the one that does smoke and mirrors and just say, yeah, I did this 90-day video challenge and, everything was awesome and that was my success right there. A lot of people in the online marketing industry, they forget to include, the year prior that they were struggling. So I really like people to understand that, it wasn't show up and 90 days and suddenly I'm successful. It was a lot of learning, and it was a lot of, as I mentioned, trial and error. But once you have the right strategy to showing up to your business, you can really end your business and create massive success in a very short period of time. You got to set your mind to it, and strive forward with that massive conviction that you will be successful. So with the daily videos, we had a community just like you guys have right now inside of the Wealth Tribe, and we were making videos every single day, and we actually had a time limit. Our videos were due every single day by noon, so it made us get out of bed, excited, and get our videos done first thing in the morning, so we don't leave it until midnight. We're about to go to bed and then think, screw it, it's already late now, I'm not going to do it. we put a time frame on it and got it done every single day. And the support of the community really, really helped, because we were holding each other accountable and said, you know, your video's not here today. Where is it? What's going on with you? You can do it. You know, maybe you're not feeling your best today. Well, guess what? It doesn't matter. Snap yourself out of it and just get up and do it. So we had that really, really good community support, and made sure that we were all accountable. And the goal was to get our faces literally everywhere, everywhere. I'm talking YouTube, Facebook, any social media platform that you can think of. And we did this through various different topics. We used trending topics from Alexa, What's Hot. So some of you may know of Alexa.com. There's all sorts of trending topics on there. Like this past week was and Boss's Day.
Oh yeah, Lamar Odom. That was an interesting topic. Lamar Odom. Not going to go into too much, guys, but we'll talk about this, and we'll talk about this kind of on a future hangout. You can really tap into some great Facebook trending topics that are right in your news feed and right under your nose, and you can generate some good traffic from the online money making community by doing that. So.
And you really did that with one of your Facebook posts and got a ton of interest, right?
Yep.
Yep, so you can do the same thing with video. And when you're dealing with trending topics, you want to talk about, you know, things that are relevant to now, but then also spin it into a lesson or something related to what you're doing, your marketing or what have you, and then end with some sort of a call to action. So I know Ben's really good at doing that. It's telling stories with what is hot, and it grabs people's attention because that's on their mind right now. Also, one that we really, really worked with is keywords related to online business. Also go to rankings.com. So top MLMs are online, and we would go and make videos using those keywords. So like company reviews, you know, we would always keep our reviews positive. We're not out to bash other companies, but definitely do a fair and honest review. And Ben made a post in the group earlier about topics related to online business. So let's pop in the group and see what you guys are saying.
So Jason Harrison was saying, you know, you could make videos about motivation. Angela Naomi was saying some of her most popular posts were about organization and understanding the basics of social media. Alexander was saying perhaps problem solving, how-tos and inspiration. Bonnie's saying how to start with free traffic and build up to paid traffic. How can my business work while sleeping, vacationing? There was a few others. Let's take a look at. Tracy was saying how to generate visibility, traffic, how to get engagement on social media. What is a solo ad? What is good paid traffic versus what is good paid traffic versus poor paid traffic? You know, there's a ton of topics out there. So
awesome. So what I'm going to do is actually take your guys' topics plus some that I feel have worked well for me and put them in a file in the group, so you guys can start tapping into those as well and start sharing those videos in the group and really get that support system going for your videos so that you can move forward just like I did and many of my other team members have done in the past. Also, another great one is lifestyle. You want to give people a peek into your life and get to know you as a person, right? Showing them the things you like, the thing that you really, really attract people that are similar to you, okay? That's huge, huge, huge. And I have to say, when Ben first moved to the US, we did this whole little series called The Americanization of Ben Martin, and we were just being silly, going around different places in my hometown, and people found it so entertaining. Those videos actually got some of the most engagement and really got people to relate to us.
Yeah, you know, and we were just kind of goofing around, you know, but what I'm going to let you, here's a little side note wealth bomb tonight, right? You know, it's important that you establish yourself as a leader, and you're going to do that by sharing knowledge through your videos. But the big killer, there's a big killer. In fact, I want to ask a question right now in the group, and the power, every time I ask a question, the power goes down. I'm going to ask this question. What do you think the biggest killer of sales in your businesses? And I think you'll know where I'm going with this, Angie. While I'm typing in caps,
that's all right.
I'm not gonna erase all of that. So question is, what do you think the biggest killer of sales in your business is? Angie, you probably know where I'm going with that. In relation, we were just talking to goofing around and doing kind of like reality TV when I went to the States. I'm gonna tell you in a minute, but I just want to get a couple of answers on that real quick. And this isn't to labor the hangout tonight. Everything we're sharing tonight is super important. And you could probably have a diary full of notes. So,
yeah, we'll let you guys keep chiming in on that, and then we'll come back to it at the end of this slide here. So let's see. Lifestyle, we just covered. Training and tips. As I mentioned, you really want to establish yourself as a go-to expert in something. You know, you don't have to be an expert, but you do just have to know a little more than the person that's coming, you know, after you. There's a brand newbie coming online today that I'm sure you know a little more than they do, and you can go out and share that. You know, maybe you're learning something really valuable from this training that you can go out and share. You know, obviously don't hijack my entire presentation, but go out and share something that you've learned tonight, and that can help establish you as an expert as well. Do you got anyone chiming in?
Yeah, so people are saying, let's see, one more comment. People are saying lack of consistency. Dave saying ego. Alexander says lack of consistency. Karen says click on the link below. Jason saying no value. Emmy's saying inconsistency. These are all good answers, guys. Not the answer I'm looking for, so I'll let some other people chime in. We'll keep moving forward, and I will give you the answer before the end of tonight's hangout. But let's keep moving, Angie.
Awesome. And actually what I majored on before I even knew anything related to marketing was just inspiration and motivation. So I was plugging into Tony Robbins and Les Brown. I was listening to their YouTube videos, and I was taking some nuggets with it and adding my own little personal story on it. And I was going out and sharing that when I very first got started online. And that for me attracted a huge audience of people, you know, that are interested in growing as a person. And as you know, in the network marketing industry, a lot of people love personal development. So I was attracting a huge audience, you know, as a go-to person for motivation before I had any skills whatsoever. So don't feel like you don't know anything. There's inspiration all around you that can inspire your videos. Another great one is interviewing an expert or just someone else in the community, right? They don't have to be an expert, be on the same path as you, and, you know, sharing their goals, dreams, and hopes and how they're helping others. So what else is anyone chiming in here?
Okay, lack of call to action. What do you think the biggest killer of sales in your business is? Charlotte says me. Well, that's actually a little closer to the truth, Charlotte. Yeah, you know, me. These are all going along the right lines. In fact, I'm going to tell you now what the biggest killer of sales in your business is. You must never do this. Otherwise, it's like the kiss of death. And by the way, when I tell you this, I don't want you to be panicking and thinking I've got to be like some, you know, put on some kind of show now. But the biggest killer in your business that you should never ever be is boring. You know, do not bore people. You know, we live in something called the edutainment age. We live information, but they want it delivering to them in an entertaining way. So that's why, you know, sharing lifestyle is so important. You know, people kind of want a sneak peek into your life. They don't just want to see you shooting training video after training video where you're sitting in this dimly lit room talking about how great the laptop lifestyle is, but, you know, never getting outside, never living life, and never doing anything fun. So if I could give you one tip tonight above anything from me, that would be go out there and live life and share it with the world. Because people, there's a reason why people tune into things like Keeping Up with the Kardashians. And, you know, I personally hate that show, but the Kardashians have stumbled upon something that people really love. People are nosy, they want to know about your life, and they want to see you out there having fun. So
exactly, people want to have fun, so make sure that you're providing a little bit of fun and what you do. I mentioned interviewing, you know, that can allow you both to tap into each other's audiences, you know, because not everybody in your audience is going to want to do business with you, and vice versa. So that way you can start getting connected to people that resonate with you. And you should never ever have a scarcity mindset when it comes to you know, swapping audiences, because as we already mentioned, the right people are going to, and your, you know, counterparts. Also, throughout the 90-day, something we even live by now is weekly live events or community Google Hangouts. So throughout our 90-day challenge, as we were doing our videos, we're going out there updating people on our challenge and inspiring others to do the same. And moving forward in our business now, you know, even when we're not doing 90-day challenges, we like to go out and give our best away through these weekly live events, so people can see what type of value that we have, and we can also, you know, pay forward what we've already been able to accomplish. Once again, by helping others get what they want, you're ultimately going to get what you want. So moving forward, you guys, lots of great information. And as I mentioned, we're going to be diving more into all of these topics as we go. So tonight is a brief overview, but I'm sure you're taking tons and tons of notes that you can actually go away and implement.
I'm just laughing because this group is absolutely like exploding. There's so much like into
I love it.
You know, which it is really awesome, guys. You know, the more energy you come with, and we're not talking about hype, we're talking about genuine excitement. The more energy you bring, the more value it makes us want to bring. And I think we've probably delivered close to an hour's worth of content already. So we're gonna get to the end of this. We're gonna maybe just speed up a little, but guys, you know, we really appreciate you guys turning up tonight and just bringing the energy, you know, and playing your part in this. Because without you guys, there is no Wealth Tribe, and there would be no point us doing these hangouts. So
you got it. So step 5 is video structure. And I know Michelle said this the other day in the group, people have short attention spans. Yes, they do. So unless
I wasn't listening.
doing a live event or you're Tony Robbins, you don't want to be doing 15, 20, 30-minute videos, right? You want to be doing 2 to 3 minutes maximum, and that should be the good news for you. You don't have to spend all day creating videos. You can literally do it in under 2 minutes.
Yeah, think of taster rather than buffet. Think of taster rather than buffet. You know what? You know, sometimes when you're walking past a brand new restaurant that's about to open, you'll get somebody maybe from the restaurant standing outside, and they'll give you like a little, just a little taster of what the restaurant's got to offer. Now, if they were to come outside and say, hey, sit down, eat a full meal, you wouldn't do that. They would actually put you off because you have things to do that day. You weren't planning on somebody stopping you and giving you a full buffet meal. And that's really what you want to think. You want to give people a little snack, a little taster that makes them think, you know what? I'm going to come back later and I'm going to eat a full meal at this restaurant because the food was really good. You know, that was, you know, just a nice taster right there. That's so your video is really the taster, as the snack, eventually that's going to make people come back for more, and when they're ready, they're going to dive into the buffet, which is your business and all of the cool stuff you have to offer them on the inside.
Yes. All right. So, and you guys, you want to make sure that you're winning their attention within the first 7 seconds or less, right? As soon as someone clicks play on your video, they're judging in 7 seconds, is this video worth sticking around for, or am I going to turn it off? So you want to get right to the point, your name and what they're going to learn in this video. So, and in this video, you're going to learn 3 steps to video marketing success. Okay, get right to the point, right out of the gate.
Yeah, and you know, another way I found that you can open a video is sometimes opening a video and either asking a question or going straight into a story can real. I once did a video where right at the beginning of the video, before I even opened, I asked this question: what would you do if your dream suddenly died?
Ooh, that's compelling.
And people are like, what? You know, because that's so different to the, hey, Ben Martin here, coming to you live from Exuma, Bahamas. Now, there's nothing wrong with opening a video that way, but, you know, you really do have probably even less than 7 seconds to catch people's attention. So, you know, if you suddenly say something like, if I kidnapped your children today and tied them up, and you only had 2 days to get $1,000 together, what would you do? That's way more impactful than saying, hey, Ben here, I'm sitting in my room, which is darkly or dimly lit. Thanks for watching this video. You know, you've got to grab people's attention, and yes, shock them, make them laugh, ask a question, do what you've got to do, but make sure you attention, because if people won't give you their time and attention, then they won't give you their money. That's what I'm really trying to say.
Woo, you're getting passionate tonight. So you guys, a lot of people ask me, you know, how do I structure my videos? How do I make it sound like I'm not reading a script? You definitely don't really want to script your videos, but you do want to pre-think them so you know the points that you're getting across. So the best way that I've been able to get people to move forward with an effective video is to jot down at least 3 bullet points that they can think of to speak about in order and around those points, so getting their effective message across.
And Jason was asking, do you have any of your original videos to watch? I think that channel might have being shut down.
Yeah, I think I shut down my original. I do have, I had 3 channels actually. One was full of, you know, a lot of my what's hot stuff with Alexa, my trending topics, and my main channel with mostly my inspirational stuff I definitely still have. Not all of my videos are public. Some of them I just felt like weren't so relevant anymore, so I just hid them. But
we can let you see some videos that go a reasonable time. Right. So yeah, we'll let you know about later this for sure. So.
Okay. And the most important part, you guys, is your call to action, right? You're not just making videos to make videos. You want people to take action at the, and I think I already mentioned, don't sound scripted, speak like you speak, you know. You don't extra proper or overdo it with how you're speak like you speak. But sometimes you are going to have to up the energy just a little bit in your video so you don't sound dead, because there's nothing worse than turning on a video and someone is talking like this and you're like, okay, bye.
Yeah, speak with your hands, speak with your body too, you know, use your body, you know. I'm not talking about like looking like you're having some kind of a Tourette's episode on camera, you know, and I don't mean that disrespectfully, but you know, speak with your body. Even now as we're doing this presentation, I'm doing just as much speaking with my hands as I am with my mouth. So you know, all these things catch people's attention. If you stand like a one of them dummies that you see in a clothes store, and you don't move your hands, you don't move your body, then you know it's not as attention grabbing. So just learn to speak with your hands, learn to move, and learn to just, just really, loosen up a little bit, really.
Yeah, but there are levels to this. When I first started getting on camera, I was super uncomfortable. I was really uptight. I was very, very stiff in my videos. I had no animation whatsoever. And that's something that I learned to develop and become more comfortable and natural on camera as I went. Yes.
Yeah, and exactly, this is not about starting off as an expert. In actual fact, I'm going to tell you something, maybe a few more, maybe a few less. Don't get discouraged, but expect your first 30 videos to suck, not be that good. Really, my first 30 videos, I can't look at my original channel now because I got shut down by YouTube on my original channel, but my first 30 videos really did suck. I really was sitting in a dimly lit room. I really was speaking in a monotone voice. I really did seem extremely nervous. Now you guys are going to be able to get to, like expert level a lot faster because we're sharing the tips, tricks, and secrets and hacks with you on these Hangouts. But, if your first 20 or 30 videos, don't ever delete them, because you'll be able to look back at them in a year or two and you'll be like, man, I actually did suck back then, but yeah, look how far I've come. And on some of my crappiest videos, some of those videos where I thought I was the worst actually got me the most amount of traffic leads and sales. So yeah, do not delete anything, guys. Don't try and be a perfectionist. Just be prepared to embrace the learning process.
You got it. And you guys, we could go on for hours and hours and hours about this topic, but we will do that in another presentation. We just want to give you that overview right now. So when we're talking about call to action, you want to get in the sphere of influence of your audience, and the way to do that is to offer a free gift at the end, right? It's no good saying, hey, come buy something from me. Hey, just go join my email list just because. You want to give people a reason to take action without asking anything at first. And the way that we do that is through a free gift. So I personally have tons of ebooks, tons of training videos, all sorts of different free gifts that I give away for people joining my email list, where I can follow up with them on a regular basis.
Yeah, compel people. Compel, that's a strong word, compel people to take action. Get them so excited that they're going to take action. A basic law of human nature is if you can get people really excited, we were talking about this today, if you can get people in a high emotional state, and we're not talking about hype here, but we're talking about genuine excitement, you can get people to take the action you want to. So leave them thinking like, if they miss out on your free gift, if they don't click that link and opt into your email list, then they're missing the best thing since the horse and cart was invented. That's what you got to get them feeling, so that's called compelling people.
Woohoo! So the free gift with the email list is one, and another one I really majored on challenge was inviting people to my Facebook group. Right? I've had tons and tons combine video with Facebook groups, and I would invite people back to my group to connect with me. And as you can see how we're building this group right now, it is amazing. You guys are creating such a synergy there. And with your call to action, you want to tell people what, where, how, right? You need to tell them all of the steps to take, because guess what, you guys, people need to be told what to do, and guess what, they want to be told what to do. People want to be led. They're looking for someone to lead them, and if you give them clear-cut steps, they're going to follow you.
So Angie, quick example, if you were doing a call to action in a video right now, or if it was the end of this Hangout, you were doing a call to action, what would you do on the spot?
So I have this super awesome free gift that you can start earning right now. These 19 ways propelled me into success. You have to get your hands on this right now. So not click the link below. But
yeah, and my example would be, hey, just want to thank you for watching this video. And today I'm super excited because I've got this training series that I put together for you where I share 5 of my best secrets on building a profitable business in 2015. I highly recommend you check it out today while it's still free, because the next time you come to this video, it may cost $97. So head below now, get on my email list, and I'm going to send you that free gift straight away.
Awesome. Super powerful calls to action, you guys, is what is going to get people off of your videos onto your email list and taking action. They're going to be in your sphere of influence, and ultimately, you know, at some point choose right then or in the future later to, you know, do a transaction with you. Here is one of my many free ebooks, as I just mentioned, 19 Ways to Earn. I actually was charging for this at one point, and now I literally just give it away. I give it away freely, and it has all of my best money-making strategies in there, from video marketing to Facebook groups to you name it, you guys. Everything that I personally used to make money online, I give it away, right? I go out there and give my best away so people can see, you know, who I am as their leader. So step 7, the fun part, once you have your video done, you're clear on your message, then you have to get it out, right? There's no point in having awesome content, great videos, an awesome call to action, and nobody finding your stuff, right? What is the point? You don't want to be wasting your time and nobody's viewing it. So how we do this is through syndication. Can you ask in the group, does anybody know what syndication is? Because, you know, I'm not going to go into full detail on all of the ins and outs of syndication, because once again, that could take all day.
That's a topic in itself for
Yeah.
another day. And, you know, we will be covering this, guys, on other days, but today is the big picture overview.
Yes.
You know,
so you guys know what's coming and all of the elements of your video marketing strategy. So go ahead and let us know in the group if you know what syndication is. Not a lot of people do. I'm going to go ahead and move forward on the slide, and we'll come back and see what you guys have to say. Okay. So also a part of getting your message out is having that community to engage, like, share, right? Your community is going to be a huge part of getting your message out. And lucky for you guys, you have an awesome one right here inside of the Wealth Tribe. Another great strategy for getting your message out is actually writing out your video in an article. And I personally use a Fiverr gig to spin that article and backlink it to my videos, so that I'm sending juice to my videos and people are finding it through the articles.
not orange juice or apple juice or anything like that. You said I'm sending juice to my video. Yeah. Alexander says, no, don't know that one.
Oh, wow.
Jason saying having your own broadcast. No, that's not the right answer, Jason. Good guess there, though. So obviously, already I'm seeing that syndication as a topic that we probably want to cover in the future.
Definitely.
So we will be covering syndication, guys, inside of the Wealth Tribe on a free hangout, you know, in the near future. So but this just raises a point of, you know, why we need to be doing this training. So, sorry,
but just real quickly then, since most people seem to not know what that is, it's basically getting your content out there onto other sites. So social media sites such as Dig, such as Twitter, more than just social media sites. There's so many sites you can get it on, and there's a specific way to go about getting your videos syndicated out on the internet. And we're excited in a training coming to you very, very soon. SEO, which I'm going to be honest, you guys, I am not a master at SEO, but there are some things that I am very great at in relation to video that help people to still find my videos. When it comes to SEO, Ben is actually much more of an expert at that.
YouTube SEO. I mean, I've not been doing a lot over the last 15 months, and I know some things on YouTube have changed, but it's kind of like riding a bike when it comes to SEO. You know, once you know the framework of SEO, they may change one or two things, but it never takes too long to get up to speed. So I'll be doing some hangouts on YouTube SEO too in the future. So.
Yes. But I want to come to you guys completely honest from what I did. I personally didn't really SEO the crap out of my videos. So depending on the strategy that you're plugging into, I'm going to say that it could be very important, or it could be mildly important, depending on, you know, the rest of the elements that you're doing in your video marketing. If you're making topics that people in your audience love and you're really capturing the hearts of an audience, then SEO is not going to be super, super important, okay?
However, if you're like doing a strategy where, let's say you're doing what I call the company review strategy.
Yeah.
So let's say, you know, if I wanted to find some good people who would be interested in buying a type of products we provide, then I might want to do a company review on something like MLSP, my Lead System Pro. And so I might shoot a video where I say, hey, if you're in MLSP and you're watching this video, then it's because you're looking for ways to generate leads and you want to get more signups for either MLSP or your primary business. And in this video, I'm going to share with you some tips on how to do that. Now, what I would do is I would go away and I would do some SEO, some YouTube SEO, so I could rank that particular review on MLSP on the first page. So anybody typing in MLSP or related keywords would find my video right at the top of YouTube, and I would be able to steal as much of that free traffic as I possibly could.
Yes, so definitely an awesome strategy, just not one that I personally majored on. Also, tools and software. For those of you that actually picked up my original products last year, tools and softwares were huge for me getting my message out, and that was a way for me to connect with other YouTubers basically on autopilot. Right now, the software is not working for me, so I can't say whether or not that strategy still works. However, at one point in time, it was still very, very effective. Okay, so right now, you guys, we have just overloaded you with a ton of great information, and hopefully you've taken a lot of notes, and we're going to be, once again, getting into all of the nuts and bolts of this inside of this group. And I just want to encourage you to step into your power, because it is your mission to do so. So what is coming next? We're, once again, to share so much more info on video, and the next training is going to be more about stepping into your power and establishing real confidence on video. So let me catch my breath here. Let's get your message out, you guys. And at this time, I would like to invite anyone that would like to join the panel to hop on. And
yeah, we're gonna let's close down the slides real quick, and let's get guys, if we specifically asked you to come on the panel, now's the time to come and get on the panel. And also, even if we didn't ask you, but you want to ask us questions directly live on this panel, click that panelist link now and jump on, and let's hope this thing doesn't explode with everybody coming on. But also, if you don't feel ready to jump on the panel yet, then I've just posted in the group who has questions, so you can feel free to ask your questions on that post, and we're going to get to as many of them as we possibly can over the next, let's say, 10 minutes. But I'm going to grab a quick drink of water while we wait for some people to get on the panel and see what questions are coming in. But yeah, don't be shy, guys. Come get on this panel, and let's keep rocking.
come hang out. Don't leave me here by myself. Okay, so I know we've already invited on Louis, Angela, Fernand, Alexander. If you guys can pop on now, that would be awesome. Awesome, awesome. Hopefully we didn't lose anybody when we cut out earlier.
I'm starving.
Too late for the fish fry.
I see one. coming in. But yeah, don't be shy.
Okay, we got some people. So let's see.
Okay, let's move them people out too.
Yeah. If you guys want to go ahead and okay, so I know quick.
Well, you do it.
On Louis, Angela, and Alexander. Hop on now. Okay, Angela's unmuted, so I'll let Angela talk to her.
So
We cut out earlier.
hold on, I'm gonna mute everybody because okay, yeah, what Angela needed to do, she had us playing in the background. So what you're gonna have to do, Angela, is pause, close down the live YouTube channel, and then just unmute yourself because we're hearing ourselves in the background.
So long as there's no feedback. And then what I want to know from you, Angela, is why you've chosen video marketing, how it's helped in your business, and also you took part in the 100 videos in one day challenge and just blew it out of the water. So I'm sure everyone would love to hear about that as well. If you want to unmute yourself, the floor is yours.
Okie dokie. Hi, people. So, wait, I'm about to have a disaster in the room. Hold on. There we go. Oh man, I didn't even like get myself ready, like presentable. I don't care. I've been doing that show, and Memphis, the Broadway musical. We've just had it at our local theater, and my hair has been straightened for 3 weeks. So no more straight hair. I'm not doing it. Video marketing. I love to talk. I used to compete in public speaking, so talking to people is actually more comfortable for me than pretty much anything else. The thing is, I just don't like instant feedback from people. I just don't I don't like the whole I like public speaking the way that I was trained to do it, which is I said what I had to say, I was done, I left, and I waited for an award ceremony. I love that. I've always done other things like, you know, I've even done some public, like, motivational speaking here and there, like, through mentor programs. So when I got into this crazy MLM, direct sales, internet marketing business, I realized early on that I hate hotel meetings. I hate going to people's houses. I don't want you in my house. I don't want to be in yours. Sometimes I didn't even have a place for people to come to because I had like 4 roommates, or I was living in a foyer. I used to live in my friend's foyer, so how can I invite you over when I live on a mattress in the foyer? So once I started finding out about this video marketing stuff, I was like, maybe I can do this. And I used to stalk Angie. I would never comment. I would never click the like button, but I've seen practically all your videos, and I was just like, I think I can do this. And there's another girl, I think her name's Lindsay Moore. I used to watch all her stuff too, and I'd never, ever comment. And I was kind of scared, not of the video marketing, but of the internet. I didn't want my my stuff out there like that. I'm an Army brat. My dad was Special Forces, so we were always raised with the horrors of the world's evil, crazy place. And I had to learn that the world is not an evil, crazy place for internet marketers. It's an evil place for bad guys. So if you're a bad guy, they're going to get you. But for internet marketers, it's a great way to reach a lot of people. And being that, you know, I wasn't in a sorority in my college, I don't have a big family, I don't have coworkers and stuff like that. I always had jobs where I work with kids, so you can't like pitch something to the kids that you teach and you never see their parents because you just come in during the middle of the day, teach a dance class, and leave. So video marketing gave me the audience and the group of people that I never had. And I've actually I think I have made a couple of sales like on other stuff that I'd been in where I did have people see my videos, and that's how they found me. Or I've had a lot of my videos for military families. Even I was tying in, you know, the work from home things with being a military spouse, and I've had quite a few comments or people like sending me messages being really just kind of comforted or inspired, especially the younger military spouses, knowing that, hey, you're not alone, and not every military spouse is in it for the few little benefits and the ID card and commissary prices. So that's a good thing that it gave me. And also it's fun. I can control the, I feel like I'm in more control. I can say what I need to say, and then I'm done. My very, very first video was actually a wine review for Eco Love Wines, and it was 20 minutes long. I've never watched it because it was 20 minutes long. And I was like, And the ladies who own the wine, Eco Love Wines, they watched it and they loved it and they shared it with their followers. And they actually sent me, actually how I got the wine was they sent me a coupon for my birthday and had bought me 2 bottles, sent 2 bottles of wine for that. So I was like, well, I'll do a review. So I basically turned on my camera and I cooked a dinner and I ate dinner and talked about my dinner and my wine. And it gave me a good exposure. I got more followers off of it on Twitter and YouTube, but I learned that a 20-minute video does nobody any service. So I started crunching them down, and then I did do that video challenge because I like competitions that I know I can win or that I have a really strong chance of winning, which is why you don't see me competing in sports because I suck. So I know I can talk my way out of a panic room. So I saw somebody was like, oh, I can do this, and I saw their record, and I was like, I got something for you. Got something for that ass. And I just sat down, and I gave myself 24 hours, and I made a list of topics and just made sure the videos were at max. I think the longest one is 4 minutes long. So I'm going to do another one of those challenges, and I'm going to challenge myself to make them shorter but still give as much value and getting people more engaged by asking questions. So if you're scared of video marketing, don't be, and don't get intimidated by people who do those beautiful videos, like they've got the cool stuff coming in and everything like that. You don't have to do that. It is cool. I like it, but you see, sometimes I don't even comb my hair. This isn't combed. And so it's just people want to see you and who you are. And definitely you can, like Angie and Ben were saying, you really can get a following and make some sales, because of course we all like to make money. But the thing is, people want to link up with someone they can trust. If they already know they can trust the product, they want to make sure that they can trust the person who's offering it. They want to get kind of like a sneak peek of it. Or some people just need some encouragement. It's really scary doing some of this stuff by yourself if you don't have a strong support system or nobody's at home going, you can do it, babe. So it's very nice to connect with someone even if it is on the internet. And like I said, you can control that conversation. So that's why I like video marketing. I just like to run my mouth. That's all.
Love it. You said some what feedback.
Okay, hold on.
There we go. I've muted Angela. So
great. You made some really awesome points, and one is that a lot of people think they have to make super professional, high-quality videos. And you guys, most of my videos I actually just shot with my iPhone, and you know, we just sit here in our kitchen and shoot videos. And people want to relate to you as a person, as you mentioned, Angela. So just be yourself. You know, do it with what you have to get started, and you'll be off and soaring. Also, you mentioned you were a secret stalker, which is hilarious. You never know who is watching, you guys. There's always somebody watching, and by you stepping up to the plate and doing video, you're giving other people, you know, the courage to step up and do the same. And one day you'll just have someone go, ping, they're in your business, and you didn't even know that they had been watching you for an entire year. So yeah, that's super awesome. I'm glad you shared that.
So yeah, that's really cool. I'm like I'm normally not a good multitasker, but I'm like checking my phone, listening to Angela, writing on the Mac. But that was some really good tips there. You know, at the end of the day, start where you are, use what you've got. I love those really cool videos where you go from one scene to the other. There's nice music, and it feels like you're watching a movie. And you know, there's a place for that, but don't look at that and think, well, because I'm not at that level, I can't get started. You know, you've heard the saying, right? What's the saying where, I can't remember who it is, where basically if you want to become great, you've got to get started. You're not going to start off as great, but you have to get started to become great. You know what I'm saying? So you're not going to go out tomorrow and shoot like a movie quality video. It's not going to happen. but you can go out there tomorrow and take step one. And I guarantee you something, if you never take step one, you'll never get any traffic, you'll never get any leads, and you'll never get any sales via video. Nobody will know that Angela in some small back-end town in South America exists. They just won't know because you didn't take step one. So just take step one.
Nice made-up location.
Yeah.
All right, awesome. Thanks for sharing, Angela. And next we'll have Alexander mute himself. And we're excited. Alexander has actually been through some of our previous video marketing out with us for a while here. So if you want to unmute yourself, the floor is yours. Just share a little bit about why you choose video and whatever else you'd like to say.
Awesome. Okay. Basically, I would say that video probably for me started back in 2013, I think, when you did your product, the Explosion Code thing, and that got me motivated a little wee bit. But I would say like I've been doing like videos, but off and on. But I find like of all the things online, that videos is probably where I've been most successful at. And like some of them have been, I wouldn't say they're all like that good, you know, just like how-to videos, but like some of them, they, you know, you get the feedback, the comments, and then people start sharing them and whatnot, and that you don't get that kind of feedback like you do with your blog, for example. So I find like you do get a lot more exposure with videos and so on. I find like, as in case of like personal development, like self-confidence, then videos do like bring out like a lot of stuff. So you know, but that's just like you were saying, the ego kind of thing, you know, where like I mean, clearly, you know, there are people out there who like your videos anyway, you know, so yeah, so probably on all the things that I've done online, then doing videos, I mean, I'm not where I want to be at the moment, but doing videos is probably the best thing to do, I would say, yeah, as a priority. That's all I have to say at the moment, unless you have any questions about that. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, we were
awesome,
muted.
awesome.
Super awesome. I love that you said that video really helps people to connect, and that is so true. Unlike text or blogging or Facebook, people really cannot feel your passion, your energy that you're putting in. So that connection there is absolutely huge, and like I mentioned, confidence that it builds, and so many other great things. So we appreciate you stepping out and sharing your experience with video. We really appreciate it. So next I'm going to have Lewis step out, and Lewis actually did a 90-day challenge, had his first 1,000 day through that challenge. He's making a video, and I'd love to hear him share his story.
Cool. Left the best till last, I see, so that's good. Can you all hear me? Hopefully. Yeah, cool. So basically, I've been online for about 4 years. I've been online 4 years, and I hate books. I hate loads of words. I hate long blogs. I just don't like it. I get to about the first paragraph and I get bored. So I knew for me, video was going to be the one. So I did a 90-day challenge when I was first got in business about 3.5 years ago, and I did a video every day, literally. Me in the gym, me getting out of bed, me drinking my favourite drink, me giving tips out, just literally random stuff, obviously giving value out and giving tips out and call to actions. And I did a video every day, and about the 35th day, it was like literally there's no one interacting really. Well, I thought there wasn't. And it got to about day 40, and I looked at my emails, and I actually had $1,000 commission in my email, and I was like, yeah, really. And I didn't even, like, I was amazed, really, to be fair. And I connected with the person as a part of my team, and they said, I've been watching your videos every day. Like, literally, you're inspiring me, you're motivating me. And if you're doing videos or you think about doing videos, I can tell you now, people will relate to you. People will relate to you, whoever they are. Like, I thought back then, I was 25 years old. Who's going to listen to me? 25-year-old guy, tons of tattoos all over me. Listen to my hip hop, snapbacks backwards. You know what I mean? Like, I thought no one's going to listen to me, but in the end they did. And yeah, just kept doing videos, and I just enjoyed doing it. And another quick story. I was actually out in London, and I was in Covent Garden in London, and someone come up to me randomly in the street and said, I've seen your video online. And that was in London. Look how big London is. I couldn't believe it. So, yeah, that's it. I love video. That's all I can say. So there you go.
Awesome, awesome. I'm laughing hearing that story because I can relate so much to not just the. I mean, I don't know how much money I've made through videos. It's too much now, right, for it to keep record of. But I can relate to when I kind of was early on doing videos, and I was branding myself online and into my local town, and I thought nobody was watching my videos. And then I would get people come up to me and say, "Oh, it's the transparent man from YouTube," and I'd be like. I used to laugh. I had people in my town who were tuning into my videos, not telling me, then coming up to me when I was like at a local bar or a restaurant saying, "Oh, you're the guy you've been watching on YouTube." And it's like, you know, it's crazy. It's crazy. You think that people are not watching, but seriously, there are stalkers all over the internet
like
watching you right now. Yeah. I mean, I've got something that I want to finish off and say, but I want you to do and say whatever you're going to say first.
No, I just wanted to reiterate what Lewis hit on, which is consistency, right? He showed up every day to make a video, and, you know, regardless if he was getting results or not, he kept going, and then he had that massive breakthrough in his business. And the thing that's, you know, across the board on the panel here is that people are tuning in whether you know it or not, and eventually they're going to let you know that you've inspired them, and that is going to make your day. It's going to build your confidence and keep you going forward in what you're doing, and in turn, eventually, you guys, it's going to result in money.
Yeah. Now let's wrap this up tonight, and let's get really serious just for a moment. And you know what I'm about to say to you is based on people that I have connected with and brought into businesses through video marketing. And I want you to pay real close attention to what I'm saying, because somewhere out there right now there is some lady sitting in a house in America or the UK, and she's had the crappiest day because she just found out that her husband of over 35 years of marriage is secretly being having an affair with a man. She's just found out that, right? And today she's sitting there, she's having the worst day ever, and she's waiting on your video. She's waiting for you to shoot a video so you can bring some hope and happiness to her life. Or there's somebody sitting out there who's just been released from prison, can't get a job, and they're looking to change their life. Nobody will employ them, and they come across your video on YouTube, and you give them a hope of a second chance. You know, these are all people that I have brought into my business via YouTube. I have had people join my business on YouTube who've contacted me and said, "Ben, I've just seen your video and I'm sitting here crying because I just found out my husband's been having an affair with a guy. He's been, all this time we've been married, he's been having an affair with a guy." Or, "Ben, I've just got out of prison." Or, "Ben, you know, I was struggling to get leads in my business, and your video is finally giving me hope of moving forwards." And what I really want to say to you tonight is, when you don't do that video, not only are you robbing yourself of your dream, you're robbing somebody else of their dreams. Somebody today is depending on you to do a video because they need to hear your message so that their life can change. And that's really the big picture with videos. So I really don't want to beat you up, but what I want to say is shooting videos is the most selfless act that you can do, because when you shoot a video and you give that value to the world, you really do give somebody the opportunity to change their life. Now, they can choose the red pill or the blue pill. They can choose to stay in their misery, or they can choose to follow what you're saying and become happy. That decision's not yours, but you do have the decision of whether or not you shoot a video tonight or tomorrow or the next day. And you know, what it really comes down to is this: when you're on day 7 or 8 and you feel like nothing's happening, are you going to continue? Are you going to keep going even when it seems like nothing is happening? Because if you continue and you keep going, one of those days all of that work will turn up on one day, and you'll have people contacting you saying, Ben, I've been watching your videos for the last 2 months, and today I've decided to pull the trigger. I'm ready to move forwards. You know, that's the case when it comes to videos. Not because I read it on Wikipedia, because that's my experience. I'm talking from experience.
Powerful, powerful stuff. So if you guys feel called to do video, it's for a reason. And just like Lewis said, he's sitting there thinking, who's going to listen to me? You know, you may be thinking, you know, they probably listen to Alexander or Angela or Ben or anybody but me. But no, you guys, guess what? You were gifted with this vision to do video for a reason, and that is because someone out there needs the message that only you can deliver. So you have to step into your power so that you can actually fulfill that mission and give someone else the courage to step into their power. So this was an amazing hangout tonight, you guys. Thank you to Alexander, Angela, and Lewis for coming on and sharing your stories and encouraging someone else out there to step up to the plate today.
Yeah, and stay tuned, guys, because on Thursday we're going to be back with another live training, and we are going to be diving into some more Facebook marketing, and I'm going to show you what I personally do to attract people, to compel people to send me friend requests. Literally, I can, you know, when I can flick a switch on and off with Facebook, and I can literally attract 10, 15, 20, 25 people per day if I really want to, and more, to send me friend requests. And we're talking about targeted people who need the products and services and opportunities that you have. And on the next live hangout, I'm going to show you how I have personally selected 98% of business. They didn't choose me. I chose them. I targeted most of these people and selected them for my business. So I'm going to show you how that works on the next live hangout. But that is pretty much it for tonight.
All right, so if you guys are excited about that, go blow up the group with energy, and we look forward to seeing your videos in the group.
Yeah,
make it a great night.
We'll catch you later.